show you the path where the things are there, so easy for you to just a moment. Where's the folder? Here it is. So this is a share folder. You are aware of this thing. In the corporate accounting thing, like we can go to the corporate accounting, finance, OneDrive, process document. Then there's a SAP training recording. And here you will find all the things related to training, my training. So today we are just going through this EBS thing. So you will find in that recording as well as the different document. This is the PPT file which I'm going to present. And there are some other files like Fiori app list. This is, I mean, whenever I find something related to Fiori apps, I paste it there for your information. Some documents, reference documents are there. So in this folder, you will find it. But as a whole, for all the trainings, you will find the details in this folder as for HANA training recording. So you can mark it and okay, we'll start now with the go with the slide. So this course is about EBS, electronic bank statement. As you can, with the name, you can understand that it's typically different from the legacy one. Like currently we are downloading in Excel format from the bank and use it for the EBS. But in S/4HANA, after go live, it's EBS, electronic bank statement. It will come in our system and we can do the reconciliation. We can see the opening closing balance and that thing. So it's a kind of a help for us that one thing that we have to go to the Excel, go to the bank portal, download it. We don't have to do this now onwards. So some of the terms we use in this slides, like EBS, electronic bank statement. One thing you have to just remember that when we open the electronic bank statement S4 system, it will show the prior day transactions. So prior days mean that all the transaction opening closing balance related to yesterday. You will not see anything for the current day. So this thing you have to remember that always balances are to the yesterday. So in that, sorry, there are transaction details. You can see all the deposit, withdrawals, interest payment, and all the stuff, banking activities, like normally what you see in the bank statement. Everything will be downloaded and with the descriptions. So for the description, we call it memo lines. And I will show you later on that memo lines, like it is, if there's a check number is there. So everything what is coming in the bank statement, you can see it in EBS as well. BTC codes are the related to bank. So each bank has different BTC code, like TD has different, BMO has different BTC code. So TD has different BTC code. BTC code are kind of, you can say that transaction types on like for the checks, outgoing checks, incoming checks. So every transaction has a different BTC code. So on these BTC code, Deloitte has configured our system that if this BTC code is there, system will automatically hit that GL account. So BTC code is at the back end, it is configured by the Deloitte IT team. So we don't have to do anything with this thing. So just for the information, BTC codes are nothing but a transaction type. On the basis of this, rules are made. Format, CAMT format, there are different format. BAI, previously it was using BAI, but now the latest one is CAMT.053 is the format through which the bank statement comes in our system from the bank. Process automation, ZF underscore 13. This is just to give you the idea that it is same like what we are doing right now in ECC F.13. It's for the clearing purpose. So it's only a brief thing. Everything will be discussed in detail. Like for ZF under 13's function is that it will automatically clear the items in the system when it compares with the transaction coming from the bank. So it's a kind of a brief introduction. We'll discuss this thing in detail. Don't worry about this thing. MBC again, the last term. Uh, this term will be used in a couple of slides. MBC is multi-bank connectivity. So it's a medium through which the bank statement comes in our system. SAP takes a bank statement from the bank using this medium, and same thing like whenever we make any payments, AP make any payment, this medium MBC will take our transaction to the bank and vice versa. So it's kind of a medium and nothing else. And manual fallback option means that in case if it is not working, the bank statement is not uploaded in the morning. So there's a manual workaround that we have to take this CAMT file from the bank and let MMC know, help desk, that it is not uploaded automatically. So you have to upload this thing. So this is MMC part. So they will upload in the system in case if there is no auto load in the system. Leverage rule base, as I mentioned, that with the help of BTC code, rules are made at the back end. So transaction are automatically pick the GL accounts. This I already told you that the real time doesn't mean that if you open now, it will show the balance right now what is in the bank. It will always show the prior date data. So this you have to remember that in MBC you will always see the data relating to yesterday. So master data. So for all EBC, there are three master data requirement. Like there should be a bank account, like in our case TD. There should be a GL account open in a system. So main account and the clearing account. So main accounts are the normal one which we have already. Clearing account, it's a new concept. This is the addition I will show you. So system need a main account and clearing account. And third thing is again the CAMT format. So from the bank, the format should be in CAMT. So these are the three master data record for the EBS. Flow chart, it's same thing like bank using MBC. The bank statement will be imported in our system, in SAP system. On the rule which we made on the basis of BTC code, some of the transaction will automatically posted in our system. And if it is not posted, then manually we have to assign the GL accounts. And in this way, the whole process will be completed. And again, in case if there is no auto uploaded bank statement in the bank, then we have to manually upload this thing. And again, we have to let MMC IT team know, and they will upload in the system. So this is the brief overview about of the first section. Any question or anything you want to, you need more information in this?
Ali, what is the percentage of auto reconciliations, like without doing
So
manual?
So this one is we are still working. I mean, as per Hari's check and tested, it was 30%.
Oh,
And
so the
that's what
files are
we will.
coming daily. We do the reconciliation daily, or it is monthly.
No, it's daily things are coming because transactions are coming daily. So it is preferable you will do it daily. Otherwise, at the month end, it will be difficult to handle this transactions. Yes, Andrew.
No, I was just about to ask, is it the same? It's the same issue we were discussing last time.
Yes. And Andre, honestly, we have to improve this thing. As time pass, we can make our rules as well. So this something the IT team, Deloitte team has to do, and something we can do. So we can improve day by day. Like there's one option to make manual rule by ourselves. So I will show you how to make this thing. So it will also reduce this thing. And there's some other processes we can do it to improve it, but it will take time. And this is how we improve.
That's good. Okay, thank you, Ali.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so section 2, section 2. Okay, so it's now, I mean, uh, again the same thing, but one by one we'll discuss in detail. Section 1 is regarding like inputs of the system. So inputs mean that it can be from any interface, like in our case HRCM transactions are coming in the system, or AP is making any payment using F110. So inputs can be from anywhere. So these are the transactions we are considered as an input. And then second step is again that bank statement is downloaded from MBC. Third, it will be auto reconciled based on the rules we defined. And last thing is that if these are not auto populated, GL account are not auto populated, then manually we have to assign it and post in the system. So yes, so now we go back. So this is a new thing, EBS clearing for HRCM. So it's a mapping table. So I will show you in the system. So each bank has different T codes for Michael Garens. This is ZFIGL underscore. So this is the mapping table. So I will show you in the system. It will give more understanding. Okay, so this is the so it's a mapping table. You can see that these are the transcode. People who are doing reconciliation, they are familiar about these things, that these transcodes are in HRCM, coming from HRCM sheet. So like A depicts that all the payments relating to MX credit card,
No, no.
B for the
Are you
MasterCard,
are you showing
and
some? Ali, sorry, are you showing
oh,
something else? We are only still on the PowerPoint slide.
so. Yeah, it went with this. Just a moment. Yes. Okay. So this is the two. I will just go back. So this is the T code for the mapping thing. So these are the transcode. Azila, now you can see.
Yeah, thanks, Ali. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So these are the transcodes. Okay, so these transcodes are coming from HRCM system. So A means that it is for all the transactions relating to MX credit card, B for the MasterCard, C for express and so forth, so on. So these are the transcode coming from the HRCM system, and we mapped it according to this with the bank statement. Like in the bank statement, if any transaction related to MX credit card, it will automatically match with the transcode A. Same thing with the MasterCard. Any transaction coming from the MasterCard in the bank statement, it will match with the transcode B. So this is ideally, this should work, but as we know that that MX means not, it has three merchant IDs or more than three. Like if I just show you how it looks like in the file. Okay. And so Sila, especially for you because you didn't see that thing. So this is media, like this file is coming from HRCM. So you can see that this column transcode, transcode. So A, these are different transcode A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So on the basis of this, A means MX, all transactions related to MX, and the HS system just stamp it as A. And same thing with B. B is for the MasterCard. So this is coming from HRCM system. And in the bank, what happened, like what is currently happening, that for MX, like these are called merchant IDs, column E. These are called merchant IDs, okay? So on the basis of this, it is assigned MX name. You can say the assignment name. So Deloitte has configured that anything coming with MX, it will clubbed under the umbrella of MX. So all the transaction codes for the MX, if I had one, you can see that there are two merchant IDs. One is ending with 422, the other one is coming with 683. So there are two different merchant IDs. So we have a challenge that either we can go with the one merchant IDs or how we can make this 1:2. So what Deloitte made it like they just make a one account MX and underneath there are different merchant IDs. So whenever there are different entries coming from different merchant IDs, it will automatically go to the MX name. So this is how. Same thing with the MasterCard. Like so MasterCard also have different merchant IDs ending with 734, 683. So again, so Deloitte made a one um, assignment name, call it MasterCard, and underneath there are different multiple merchant IDs. So this is background of this assignment names. So going back, uh, this thing. So these transcode again, these are coming from the HRCM system. Mapping is Deloitte has made the mapping. When it mentioned MX, it doesn't mean one merchant ID. It has multiple merchant IDs. So this is made at the back end. Deloitte configured in such a way that that any assignment made with the MX, it has different merchant IDs and it will automatically map with the transcode A. And same thing with the others. For the MasterCard B, for the credit card, if you see that for the credit card, there is a specific transcode. A for the MX, B for the MasterCard, C, and there's third one, Visa. Visa V for Visa. For the express deposit, C, that's fine. But if you see that most, the other than credit cards and the express deposit, this is miscellaneous EDI. Means for any transcode which has D, M, and other, it is clubbed under miscellaneous ID. Why they did this? Because in bank statement, every time the description or merchant IDs is different. So they cannot make a rule, specific rule for these transactions. So any transaction in the bank statement, which is keep changing. So they clubbed under miscellaneous EDI. So this is the whole
Ali,
concept of this. Yeah.
a quick question. When we started, I started reconciling on a daily basis. I tried to do that. And when I was reconciling, let's say, American Express, I think I was adding A and I was adding R Amex. And then I reconciled to American Express on the bank statement. What is R Amex, RMC, R Visa? Do they relate to MasterCard or Visa or American Express?
Yes, so what I have the information, R means for the return. If there is something relating to MX return, it will come under R return, RMX, R MasterCard. So these are all for the returns, some transactions which are returned, which are not went through.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this is the brief introduction, like how this mapping table Deloitte has prepared with the transcode coming from the HRCM, and mapping table is nothing but merchant IDs in the bank statement behind of these all mapping names. And this is, I mean, Andre, for as you were saying on Asilas, that we have to work on this thing to improve our reconciliation. Like we can make more transcodes. Like in MX, there are 3 merchant IDs. So the system may not be that much efficient. It is not just mapping all the 3 merchant IDs. So one suggestion is that we can, for MX, we can make 3 transcode like A1, A2, A3, and which has only same 1-to-1 ratio, means that one transcode has only one merchant ID. So in this way, this may improve our reconciliation. So this is ongoing thing. Alvia is also discussing with Efren and Info team that if we can increase this transcode. So she is thinking on this thing, and that if we can add more transcode, so mapping will be better and reconciliation will be better. But again, this is ongoing things. We have a couple of ideas. We can work on this thing and improve in future. So right now, if we have 30%, it may go to 50%, then 60, 80%. So things will be improved. And okay, so coming back to our slides.
Ali, what is holding us for not doing those ones? Is there any technical thing that we need to do, or are there any transactions without merchant ID?
No, it's as I said that with that time, it's because it is recommended by Deloitte. First, we just did this with one transcode with one merchant IDs. So on that, the ratio was very low. So during UAT, they said Deloitte changed the strategy by just assigning one merchant IDs to MX. So MX is kind of umbrella, and behind this there are different merchant IDs. So with this, it improves somehow, but not that much. But we are thinking like with other hospitals like Sunnybrook, they did this thing that with all merchant IDs, they have different transcodes. So it improved more reconciliation status. So this is how things step by step we are learning and improving the things. And Alvia just started this conversation with the info now with Efren. She is discussing with this whether we can open new transcode with the merchant IDs. So let's see. Okay, so going back to our slide. Okay, so this is how this is mapping table. We can see that there's one more thing. Sorry, I just forgot this thing. It's better. I can take it here. S- So one more thing in that table, this is in this column consolidate. So if we put X here like this, it means that all the transaction coming from HRCM, it is consolidated. Like currently we are getting in S4 in ECC, like all transactions are coming in a consolidated way. But as this is a hospital requirement that we want to see each line by line, from HRCM. So that's why we just use this X thing. So, but in future, if we want to club this thing, we can always do this thing by putting X. And for the item tax, as per Deloitte, this is only for the insurance related some payments. So they configured themselves that any description relating to this specific transaction, it will come. So they just select this X for the main thing is that column consolidate that in if we want to see if we want that entries will come in consolidated way, we can always change this thing. But currently all transaction from HRCM system to S4HANA is coming line by line. So this is the main, you can say that's configuration. Okay, so going back to our slides. Right, this is mapping table. This we already discussed how it is made. This I show you that how to access this thing. These are the same things, transcode and mapping thing. You can get the details in the PPT file if you want. So this is the first step we all covered that this is the input like from HS or through AP. Any transaction coming in the system, it covers in step one. So step two is important post. So MBC. So MBC, as I mentioned earlier, that it's a medium that it will upload the bank statement in our system. And same thing, our transaction here to match it. So for this thing, it will automatically, this thing is done at the back end. There's no human interference in this thing. But in case if uploaded in the system, so this is the T code ff.5. But again, this T code has to be done by MMC ITMT. We don't have to do this thing. So in the second step only that it will automatically upload it in our system and we can see this thing. So same thing which we discussed and in detail. And Deloitte had mentioned some of the steps because for MMC they need this thing. So, but I have mentioned this thing that it is not applicable for us because this thing MMC IT team has to do to upload manually in case there is a failure of automatic upload of bank statement. So we can skip these steps how to upload this thing, but you can have a look for just for the information purpose. And guys, any question you can just let me know, and you can because I cannot see your hands. I'm just focusing on that screen. So if there's some question, doubts, please ask. So manage bank statement. Now we go to the system and see how it works in the manage bank statement. Before going to this, I made some document. Maybe it will give some idea about new things. So let me share with you. So people who are doing the reconciliation, they know that the bank GL bank accounts. So there are main GL bank accounts ending with zeros, like for general bank account, it's ending with 3,000. For the payroll, it's 4,000. Business bank account, when we call it business bank account, it's mean HRCM bank account, ending with 5,000 and USD is 9,500. So in S4HANA, there's a new concept like we are not using now the main GL account. Instead of this, we are using bank clearing account. Means that it is for, as if you remember that I discussed that rules, BTC codes. So on these BTC code, these clearing accounts are made. Like any incoming check, in the bank, the system will automatically post in ending with 3001. So it is similar for all the accounts ending with 001. If there is something incoming, like in general bank account, you can see that it's 3001. If in business bank account, if we receive something, it's ending with 5001. So main digit is 001. So anything coming in 001, it's incoming. So system automatically posts in this account 001. So for the incoming, there is only one account, but for the outgoing maximum, there are three accounts. Ending with 005 is for the checks, 006 is for the EFT outgoing, and 007 is for the wire transfer and all the miscellaneous outgoing. So whenever there is miscellaneous outgoing, system cannot figure out, there's some like bank charges, so automatically system will pick this 007 or any other transaction which is not in our system but in bank statement it is coming. So on the rule basis, it will pick this account. So these are the clearing accounts. So whenever we make an entry in EBS, these clearing accounts we will use. Same thing with the business bank account, because in business bank account only incoming is there, so that's why 001. But this is the latest sheet, but if there's new clearing accounts are opened, I will update this thing accordingly. So this is the concept of clearing account. I will give more detail in this later on. So document type. You are aware about this thing ZI. ZI is for the interface. Anything coming from any interface, the document type is ZI. Like from HRCM, from anywhere, the document type is ZI. ZP is again, it's for the AP, any transaction from AP, it will the document type will be ZP. This one is the new one, ZR. So all transactions which are coming from the bank statement automatically from the bank or from EBS, it is with the document type ZR. So this one is the new one. And more some information, added information, which will help you later on, that for ZR, always the document number start with 2 series like this. And for ZI, the document series will be starting with 6 series like this one. So it is just for the information. It will sometimes help you that when you see any document start with 2, you can understand, it is from it is for EBS thing. Clearing account, I already uh, told you there are maximum of 4 clearing account, 1 for the incoming and 3 for the outgoing. And I gave you the example that ending with 001 are for the incoming in all the accounts. Like in general bank account, 001 is incoming, 001 for the business account is for the incoming, and same with the USD. And ending any clearing accounts ending with 005 for the check, 6 for the EFT, and 7 for the miscellaneous transaction or wire payments. So in case in future, if like in business account, if we want to open some outgoing checks, so the clearing account would be 5005 because 005 is always for the checks. So this is how the you can say that we are following this thing. Zero balance, maybe you will encounter something, some transaction with this GL account. So it will happen like if you transfer funds from general bank account to payroll bank accounts. So in that you will see this account, zero balance account. So it's only the when there is general bank account is out making any payment to the payroll bank account. So the general bank account will be credit, debit will be this account. and in payroll when it received this funds. So and the main bank account will be debit and credit this account. So it will nullify each other, out each other. So this is zero balance. So whenever you see this account, it means for the internal transfer of the funds between the banks. So because when I was testing, so I encountered these things, so I just noted down. So I thought that maybe it is a benefit for others as well. So before going to the system, just want to show you that how clearing accounts work in legacy system and in new system. So like in ECC now, what is going on like for the payments, vendor will be debit and main jail account is credit, ending with 3000. And this is in ECC currently we are doing. But in S/4HANA, the new change is that vendor will still be debit, but the credit will be the clearing accounts. And we assume that it's a check payment. So the clearing account with ending with 005. So first entry will be this in our system when AP made a payment. So the debit would be vendor, credit will be the clearing account. And EBS, when this transaction happened, so in EBS, this transaction will come. Credit main GL account as funds are going outside from the bank. So this will be credit and debit will be the clearing account ending with 005. So the net entry is vendor to the bank account because these two entries will be cancel out each other. Any question about this clearing account thing? Because it's a new thing, so that's why I just wanted to know. So I take silence
So Ali,
as yeah,
after each transaction, the clearing account is supposed to be zero.
yes, correct.
So at
You
the end
wish
of the
to
month, we
the
should not see any
yes,
balances in the clearing account. Is there any
100%.
cases when there will be a balance?
Yes, I mean, as I mentioned that it's a ongoing process, improving process. So you will see a lot of cases in this case because this entry will always happen most of the time that clearing account will be debit and main account will be credit. But sometimes these entries we have to clear it manually. Why? Question is why? Because like there's a check payment. So the how system read the rules are that if the check number is same, so then system will automatically cancel out and clear it. There will be no balance. This is the ideal case. But what happened that in the bank statement, there's one digit missing in the check number, like check number is 20056. But in the bank statement, somehow it comes ending with 5. 6 is omitted. So system cannot match with our entry. So in this case, both entry will be there in the system, but we have to manually go in the system and match it.
Okay, so right now we don't know how many manual entries we have to match.
So as per Deloitte, for AP, there won't be any entries. Very exceptional are there because why? Because it is generating from our system. So for the AP, you will not find many entries. But for HRCM, yes, there could be a lot of entries which we manually have to clear it.
Are we talking about what kind of payments are we talking about?
So for the payments, like any payment generated by AP from our systems,
Oh, I
this
see.
will mostly be reconciled. So maybe there's exceptions there. Some, like I told you example that in some cases the check number is missing. So maybe we need a human intervention, but mostly these will be cleared. But for the AR, like here. So what is happening in right now in ECC? We receive payment, we just make a debit to the main account, credit receivable and finish. But in S/4HANA, what will happen? First part, that we record, we receive a check, so we credit receivable, debit clearing account. So it will automatically happen. Like HRCM will automatically do this thing. Okay, so for HRCM, it will be 5,000 because it's for the example I just mentioned it. So let's assume we are doing the HRCM entry. Okay.
Uh, uh, Ali, I have one. Uh, how long the system goes back and forth to both for the EBS?
Means updated from the system. It is one time at
No,
the
it's like
midnight.
no, it's like so the simple one say like we issue a check and it was deposited late after 10 days. So
Mhm.
until such time it's in the clearing account. But like through EBS photo reconciliation, how many days that they like
Got it. Got it.
scan the yeah.
Yeah, this got your question. This will cover later on. I will
Okay,
tell you.
okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, with the screen because it gives you more information. So for the ECC, for the account receivable, currently it's same, bank is debit, receivable is credit and done. But in S/4HANA, what will happen that from HRCM, this entry will generate automatically. We don't have to do like from HRCM automatically clearing account will be debit and credit receivable. And whenever we receive from MX, for example, any amount from the MX, so what will happen? Main account is debit and credit is clearing account. So it will cancel out each other. And again, the net entry will be the same. Debit main account, credit receivables. So concept is same. Only the clearing account because now we have two systems. One is from the bank and one is our system S/4HANA. So that's why clearing accounts are used. But the net effect is the same. What we are doing in ECC. So this concept I have to, yeah, that's it. So this document is also saved in that particular folder. You can see this thing, and I will add more things whenever I get something informative for you or for me. I will keep adding these things. So going back to the management grant. So Asila, your question is discussed here in this slide. Okay. So first we go to this one. Manage bank statement. This is the main statement from which we can start our reconciliation. So just go to the and save the changes. No, it's this thing. No need for this thing. This is the so for all of you again in the same folder you will find the file name SAP user IDs. So these are the user IDs in B column and these are the password and I have mentioned the name as well. It is not restricted but I just made it. So for Asila it's train 4, for the name is train 5, for Andre 6 and so forth. So you can use the user ID with the password to do some training in the S4HANA system. And the system name is 31. You have to access this thing. Okay, so I will show you how to log to the system. Okay. So 31 is our system for the training. Just what you have to do, you have to go there, copy your user ID. For my is 1. And you have to go there for the password. Just password is same for everyone. Copy paste there, enter. And at the top, you will find the Fiori Launchpad. So just click there. Fiori app will open. So Fiori app, if you are not familiar with Fiori app, so Fiori apps are web, you can say the web page design as for HANA. Like previously, we called this thing SAP GUI app. Okay, but this new thing, as things are changing, so you can now access to the in from tab or some mobile devices as well. But I think for this we need to configure something. But this is more interactive, more easy to use. Like we are browsing something, so it's more easy. So now SAP is just shifting all its stuff to Fiori apps. So all the function like FB50 running the statement, everything is now shifting to Fiori apps. So most of the things we already have now, but some of the T codes we have to go to the SAP GUI, like we did for the mapping table. So now the first Fiori app is manage bank statement. So how to use it? Just go there, either type it. It will give you the all the possible matches. Open this. So this is the bank statement. And because it has a limited data for the testing purpose, so latest is the 23rd of February. So these are all the because we have 3 accounts. EBS is active for the 3 accounts: business bank account, general bank account, and third one is USD. So nothing for the payroll, because payroll is only used for the payments. So these 3 accounts are active in our system: business bank account, and you can see the bank statement number. So each day there's a unique bank statement number through which you can know that, oh, okay, for 23rd of February, you have bank statement for all these 3. 37 is there, 36 is there. So in case if there is only 32, 37, so means one is missing. So you can just let the IT team know, MMC, that one is not uploaded. So you have to upload it. So they will check at the back end. If there is something need to fix, they will fix it. Otherwise, they will ask you to get the KMT file from the bank, and then we will provide to MMC, and they will upload this thing. And then you will get this, the third one here. So every day you have to check that all bank statements are uploaded. And again, these are prior day, not the today's date. Like this is related, like if we see today, so today is Wednesday, so we can see only Tuesday, the latest one, bank statement. So bank statement
Ali,
shows this thing. Yeah.
is it mandatory to start doing bank reconciliations through the system? And if yes, since which day?
So this thing is going live on 1st of June. Means
So
that
from
on,
June,
yeah,
so from June 1st, we must do bank reconciliations on a daily basis.
yes, you're right.
Okay.
So on 2nd of, you will open this thing, and because on 2nd of June, you will see the bank statement of 1st of June.
For the
So
first, yeah.
exactly, yeah, exactly. If you say it's the 2nd of June, you will start doing the reconciliation. Okay, so for the EBS, sorry. This one, sorry, just my bad. For the HRCM thing, it is going live on 2nd of June. HRCM related bank account means that business bank account. This is going live on 2nd of June. But for the others, the general bank account, this one, check CD, and the USD bank account. This will be effective after go live, like 19th of May, the go live day. It will start working on these days. So
So
these
does it
two,
mean
so yeah.
that for June 1st we have to do manual reconciliation?
No. So, and there are three bank accounts, right? One is HRCM
Yes,
and the other two are general bank account and USD.
US
So
dollars.
only the HRCM thing we are starting on 2nd of June. But other two, these will start with the go live date like 19th of May. When you have the
Mm,
S/4HANA system, new system, it will start working on these two for EBS purpose.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so these things we have to check whether it is uploaded or not. Like on 20th of May, we have to check that whether these two statements are uploaded or not for general bank account and for USD. And on 2nd June, you will check all these three statements, whether they are uploaded or not. Okay, these are the opening balance. As I mentioned, these are the prior year opening balance and prior year closing balances. And with the currency sign, you can also easily identify this is for USD and this is for general bank account and the business bank account. Okay, and if you click this thing, you can see the status. Not completed, not completed. What does it mean? Somewhere it's completed. So it's mixed. Sometime it is complete. So when we see completed, what does it mean? It means that from the first part, like this part, just to show that this part is completed, means that from the bank it is. So this part is done when we see completed. You can see under this completed, if it is yes, mean that all transactions are recorded in our system, the first this part which I showed you. So if you want to see details, you can just click here, arrow sign. Uh, just going back. Yes. So if you press this button, so see, this is Fiori app manage bank account. Okay. There's another Fiori app reprocess. So mostly you will use these Fiori app. Mostly 90% you will use this reprocess, but either you can search from here reprocess Fiori app, or you can go through this. So these are all interconnected. They are all the apps are interconnected. So if there's a hyperlink, you just click it, it will take you to that Fiori app. So if we go to their reprocess, so the single entry. Oh, here it is. I believe why it is not showing the possibly I will take here because screen is not that size, so that's why it is not showing. I will take this. So why it is not showing this? Yeah, this is the, these are, I'm looking for this. So when we say completed, there's a green sign here. So there are three kind of different signs, green, red, and there's another one is orange one. We'll see that in some other statement. So green means, as I mentioned, that it is recorded. It came from the bank and it is recorded in the system, the bank part. Like this one, green is there. It means it is completed. We can scroll right a little bit and see reprocess. So it will show that this is the entry which the system automatically made. GL account, main account is debit, credit is clearing account. So why 001? Because it's incoming. As I mentioned that for 001, any clearing account, it's incoming. And you can see some details at the top as well, like this is the posting rule. M013. This is backend Deloitte. This is the BTC code starting with M. So on the basis of this BTC code, Deloitte made this rule that if there is something coming incoming and memo line is this, see, this is TD expense. So Asila, this is the mapping table I was showing that in transcode A, they just map it with the MX card. So this is how the system read. So on MX, behind MX, this is the logic that anything coming with this thing, it will map automatically to MX, and MX is assigned to transcode A. So this is how the hierarchy works. Okay, so debit account is this, credit account is clearing. So one part is done, but whether it is cleared or not, this thing we have to check. If it is cleared, always there is a clearing number is there at the bottom. If we click this, again hyperlink will take you to more details. So there are different items. You can select, you can check each of them. So it will give different information. It's up to you. So recommended one, we just click this thing. So it gives more information about, maybe it is informative for you. So see, this is the document type, ZR. So ZR is for the any entry which are coming from the bank, it comes under ZR. We have some noise. I think someone has to mute. Okay. All right. So going back, so ZR mean that this document type is coming from the bank statement. So this identified as ZR. And again, the document series starting with 2 also gives you the idea that this transaction relate to the bank statement.
Clear.
Yeah, Florida.
Ali.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Please.
This mean, now the checks are going to be cashed daily. The moment they're cashed in the bank, we're gonna see the results in S/4HANA.
So Florida, from our part, when hospital make any transaction, okay, it will go through with the document type ZP. It will record it as like a bank account will be credit and debit will be the
That's what
vendor.
we pay, but we do it once a month because all the entry is the same. But going forward, because it's a live, Fiori App is a live thing. Everything that comes from the bank is going to update S/4HANA. Correct?
Yes, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So
That
for
was my
Florida, there are two parts now. First part is that the entry which we made. Okay, so in this part I was showing before. I don't know whether you were there or not.
That's okay. Yeah, I can go through that because I was in the other meeting, but I wanted to make sure that for the checks, once that is reconciled means the checks are already reconciled in the S/4HANA. We can see, the cash check date. That's what I mean.
Okay, no problem, but that's good. We can just revise it so everybody has the clear idea. So there are two parts, as I um, explained it earlier, that for the checks, this part is your
Yeah.
side, okay? You will do this part. So entry will
Yes.
be there in the system, okay? Clean account hit with the credit ending with 005 or whatever the main account
Yeah.
is this. But this part will start or ineffective when the person encash this thing, okay?
It's
When the
cash.
person
Yeah.
deposits, yeah. So this thing maybe after 1 week, maybe after 2 weeks. So this timing difference. So this thing will happen whenever there's, so if it is on the same date, it will be auto cleared. But if it is on the different date, so manual intervention is needed
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Thank
specifically
you.
for this.
You answered my question.
Thank you. No problem.
So Ali, that manual intervention after how many days? Do you know that? Like, I think the testing was done with not the UHN. I think Scarborough Health Network. So it was mentioned that +2 and no, it's almost for +2, -2 and a
Uh,
+3, something like that. Is it applicable for us also, or it's only for them? Any idea, Ali?
So
Like,
yeah, so I will let you know. So there are two things like for the receivables and payables. So what you are telling is for the receivable, and this part is attached with the first question you asked. So I will come back to you for this question that if there's a timing difference, how will this will work? But it is for the receivable, and the Sunnybrook, the example you are telling for the other hospital, it is for the receivable HRCM thing. This I will come after this thing. So now we are just checking that how to just explore this manage bank app, Fiori app. So manage bank Fiori app. So it is the first app. You will see that whether it is uploaded or not, and check the status it is completed or not. Completed means that these are entered, the first entry is done, like bank got the rules and it is recorded from bank point of view. But the second part is that whether it is cleared in our system with our entry or not, as Florida mentioned that how after 3 days the check will come. So when this and check will come, then we have to match it manually. So this is the next step. This we will learn when we go to the app, how we will do this thing. Okay, so
what
just,
about that not completed one, Ali?
okay, there are total
What
three
are
or
we
four
going to do with
scenarios.
not? Yeah.
Yeah. This we go one by one with this. Let me just go back to the slide because I'm trying to just stick with the slides so I will not miss anything. That's why just I'm just
Yeah,
uh,
just
rel-
park
uh,
it like,
no,
a lot
just
of things coming
religiously
into my mind.
following this thing because maybe I will miss something. So, so this is for the managed bank account. This I show you that the status completed, not completed means that not completed means that this is not, there's something error, and we go through later in details. So this is the Sila, you were asking process, reconcile, and auto clear. So this is the transcode, and this is the T code ZF_13. So I will show you how it looks like. ZF underscore. So this is same like this is the one which you are saying timing difference, how we can match it. Because we don't have entries for 2027, I think. Just give you some example. I believe we have data for the month of Feb. What wide range. Okay, so just to give you some, this ZI mean again, I means for the interface. So any entries coming from the interface, like in our case is HRCM. So we want to post these entries, we put a wide range. Okay, so any entries in that day, we want to match with this ZR. ZR is for the bank statement, any entries coming from the. So system will check if system will find a net balance to 0, it will automatically match it. Assignment is that you can narrow down this thing. Like if I don't put anything, it will match everything. Try to match MX, Mastercard, all the things which we see in the transcode. For refresher, I can show you. So these are the assignments. Like if we will not put anything, it will match, try to match everything. But if we want to restrict it, we can put like MX. This is the assignment. So it's up to you. Or if you want a multiple, you can go there and copy paste all MX Mastercard. You can and do everything. So it's a normal behavior, what you are doing in ECC, nothing changed. So, okay, just go with the MX. Let's see. And then you have to select which GL account. So as we know that for HRCM, the main bank account is ending with 5. So 5001 is the incoming. So this is the main which we have to reconcile. So 5001, and we always run in a test run. Okay, so not many things you have to mention. Only things you have to care about the posting date. So these are the dates which you come to know after your experience, that if in interface entries comes on 1st of February, and in the bank statement it always come to the next day. So what will you do, that 01 is for the ZI and ZR for the 02. So this is with your experience, you will come to know that which things come when. So this is how you can change it. Asila, that's you are asking that Sunnybrook. So this is for every hospital. You can change the dates according to your need. Did I answer your question, Asila, or something else you are were asking?
I am just thinking, this is the posting date, right? So, um, is it the like if you receive the suppose like we issue a check and it was deposited into the bank after 5 days, so then it will be auto clearing or it has to be done manually?
So again, this T code ZF_13 is specifically
Mm.
for HRCM.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
receivables. For
I
the
don't have example for
payables,
HRC and okay.
HRCM, like for
That's a
the incoming.
yeah. Yeah, so we
So you are
okay.
talking about the payment thing or receiving part?
Oh no, anything. I'm just thinking it's not a big deal, but I just want to see when we going to start manually. Like even if we receive a check and we deposited it, like there is a gap, right? Like how the system goes back and forth, like how many days go back and how many days go front. Because then we know after say the system picks only 3 days, and then after that we know it's manual checking. Like
Yeah.
whether we can extend it or we
So
can like truncate it.
yeah, this you with your experience you can change the date, but again it is for the
Okay.
receivables for HRCM. For the accounts payable, first of all, this will automatically update most of the things, but for any checks, if it is supply deposit late, you have to manually clear it, and this we learn it later on how we'll do. So this is only specifically for the HR thing, like I showed you for these things, MX, MasterCard, how to reconcile. So what we are discussing is that part. This system already did in the EBS, and in our system it is already there. So we have to match these things, these both things. So this is what we are discussing currently right now. So this is the T code, customized T code ZF_13. You can do like this, change the dates accordingly. I just put a wide range. Let's see any data is coming because it's our test. So you can see that 2 series mean that it is coming from EBS. So these are all MX related this thing, but it is not matched. There's no matching in there because it's a test server. We just put some of the entries in this, some specific day. But in real world, what will happen that we will also receive like in our system, the 6 series entries will always be there underneath with the same total, and it will automatically match. One thing to remember that also you are not seeing any matching here or clearing thing, because going back to the slide, see this thing, there's that this T code, it automatically run at the backend 12 a.m. daily. So whatever the possible matching is there, system automatically match it. Okay. So we don't have to do it manually. This thing only if you think that some of the remaining, like some of the remaining transactions are there, but in different date, and you know the dates where, then you will use this T code and match it. But system will, before that thing, the system will automatically match this thing. So this T code is automatically done its job at the late night, 12 a.m. Everything will be matched, whatever the combination or the days there, and remaining if there, then you have to just think about and see that in which date the entries are falling, and you can manually match it. So this T code do this. So it gives you the how to run this thing. This I already told you. So last thing is the exception now. See that it is not clear, either it is not cleared or it is not posted. So there are three total. There are 3 scenarios we can do one by one. So okay, we start with again the main app is Reprocess bank statement. So this is the main app. You can go through stuff here. So one thing just for your understanding, you can copy this URL. Okay, come on to Explorer. Okay, and paste it here. Okay, so it will take you the home page of Fiori app. So save it as a favorite. Okay, so next time you don't have to go from here, from GUI app. You don't have to go from here. You can go to the Explorer, make it a favorite, and log in with this. It will automatically save your password, so no need to give. And what is the good thing about this thing, that you can you can open multiple screens at one time. Like you can just right click on duplicate tab, and it on this. So you can work on different Fiori apps. Okay, so again, main app is Reprocess. Okay, but you can go with this app as well. Manage bank statement, like you open this thing. So there are 3 scenarios, different scenario. One is that one is completed one, the other one is on account, and third one is miscellaneous. So we check both one by one. We have half an hour, try to finish this thing. So green one, let's see, business bank account. So it shows that it is completed. It's better we go with the reprocess. Reprocess. So it shows all the transactions which have different status. This is called posting status. So this is what I'm saying. There are three kind of colors coming: orange on account payments, red mean that nothing has done, there's miscellaneous transaction, and green is posted. So you can filter out with this as well. Like if you select completed, it will show only the completed one. These are the completed one. So if you want to see the not completed one, it will show this. These are the red one. There is no debit credit. This one is not completed. Posted on account. Orange one. So these are that some of and there is something missing in that. So we need this. So we go with the first one. Okay, we go with the easiest one. This is the easiest one. So orange sign. So it means that something is missing in that transaction. So system could not has doubt something. So you have to check this thing and provide the details and post it. So we go with the bank account as well with the bank statement and all other things like for the orange one, it's we take to the these are the our different bank accounts. So you can see there the list of bank accounts because it's a test server. So testing was done. They opened a different bank account for the testing purpose. But in reality, you will see only these general bank account, business bank account, payroll, and USD. So with the business, we can see this is the business. For the general bank account, this is ending with 57. So we take this thing. You can specify with the date as well, number as well. So orange means that it needs some details. So we go here, reprocess arrow key. So you can see the different details here. Memo, this is the rule. This is BTC code. We have nothing to do with this, but just for the information. Reference, this is a document type ZR, and this is the memo line. So these are the details which normally comes in the bank statement in the description field. So these are on this, the Deloitte has configured these BTC rule. So we go there, back there. So you see for the orange one, automatically it is there that it needs, you have to match it. So first thing, like first thing that you have to match, you can see on the left hand side, these are a couple of journal entries coming. You have to match with this thing. So as I mentioned, there are two transactions. First is to post it in the system, and second step is to clear it. So if you go on this tab, you will see the bank account. Main bank account is always be correct. So the clearing account, if you want to change it, you can change it with the clearing account. If you think that it is not, why? Because with the BTC rule, the system is not clear that it is the is this the correct clearing account or not. So you can change it, it's up to you, but mostly it's the same thing, but you have the option to change it, like this clearing account not 7, you want to make it like 5, or if you want to make it like direct entry, you can make a bank charge. You think that it's a bank charge, you can put the bank charges account as well. So if you think most probably it is the correct account, so mostly what you have to do for these things, like this entry is already there. 2 means that it is coming from the bank statement. We have to clear it with our entry from the AP. So for the AP, you have to search from here. as we know that it is ZP type, we can make a filter of this thing. So there are different ways you can match with this entry, either with the document type, with the amount or something. Like for the amount, we can put a filter like in local currency and write down the amount, whatever the amount is, 378.06. It is in German format. I asked them to change it. So because there is only one entry, so as it is a test server, so we will not find any entry here. But in normal circumstances, first thing is that you will not find this kind of entry because it will automatically match. But somehow, as I gave the example in earlier, that if there is some difference in the check number, so maybe check number is missing, then you have to manually select this thing. So what you do, you either have to filter with the amount, find this thing, like if we think that it is for ZP, let's see, search for the any transaction for ZP. ZP is for specifically for tables.
Payments.
Yeah, payments. So these are the entries. As it is a test server, we don't have the entry, but in the real world, you will find same thing here. Okay. So what you will do, you simply click this thing and match the items with this. Simple. And post it in the real world. In the when it is go live, you will find the same entry here. But as this is a test server, we don't have the other part, so we cannot. So
Ali,
simply you have to, yeah,
Ali, what about if you click in that journal entry number that starts with 2? Can we see information? What is that? Because I think that is one of my invoices. An example, 13506. Just
this one,
curiosity. If we go, yeah, can we have more information? Because we are gonna clear
yes,
something, but we need to know what is that. Yeah, yeah. You see, it's coming from AP, and it's already
yeah,
paid. Yeah.
it is already, but it is open item, so means that it still need to be matched with the bank statement.
Yeah.
So for this purpose, the orange one, again, there are three scenarios, orange, red, and green. So this is for the orange one. So for orange, for all the orange one, simply is most easiest thing you can do. Just go to reprocess. Already this entry will be already there. You have to select the entry which you can match with this thing. You know that it is coming from payables or from general ledger. If you enter it manually something, then you have to search with SA in case. So all entries with general GL will come here. And whatever, if it is, you know that it is there, you simply select this thing and post it. So this is how you post the entries with the orange sign, which has some, which is not automatically match. So this is the first example. Second example is if like for the business bank account, we go with the business. So again, it's manage bank account. It took us to a manage bank account. We can go to the, there are two ways, either go from here, reprocess, or through. So first we already did this orange one. Now the second one is not completed one. So we select not completed and see what is. So these are not completed one, like this one. So you see that not completed one, when it opens, there's nothing here. It is there. Means that we need to provide debit and credit. Okay. For HRCM, it's always a clear account here. But we go with the general bank. It's a good example. If we go to the general bank account, So general bank account is there. We go there. There's nothing red here. Six. Nothing. Okay, we go with this one. So any entry we can take. So the difference again, and the difference is that the orange one, which is on account, the system shows all the combination here and you have to select and match it. But in there, in this missing item, there's nothing there. So you have to make the entry, double entry, debit and credit. So this entries as it is outflow amounts are going. So automatically this is system has done that. Main GL account is already credited with the 5,000, but the debit one we have to mention it. And we know
You have
that
to do it manually, yeah?
yeah,
That has
and
to be
with
manually.
yeah, manually. And with this memo line, you have the idea that which account should be the other account. It's billing account and system automatically pick this is the account, play account. So you can put there. So I was just searching for the bank charges, but could not find any entry. Like for the bank charges, this is normally the entries which are in the bank statement, but not recorded in our system. Basic example is the bank charges. So bank charges, you have to mention the bank charges account here. Simply like we have the bank charges. Like I just put bank charges account. Like for example, this is only for the example. We can put bank charges here. And if you want to provide any cost center or other details, you can always provide the text code here. Cost center is automatically there, it picks automatically cost center. But if there is no cost center, you have to mention it here, and that's it. So with the nature, you can always easily identify what thing has to become here. So in this case, it's I think 5006. Let's see what automatically comes. Yeah, it's 5006. So only you have to mention the debit amount here. And it's the German format coming. That's why it is showing this thing. So simulate. I think the date is not defined in the chart of account. Yes. So this thing I mentioned to the MMC that this account is not opened yet. That's why it is giving. So we go with the bank charges. It's a warning because it's bank charges, so you can ignore this thing. So credited main account and debited bank charges. So if all things are correct, you can simply post it. So it is post journal. This is the ending with 2 series. It is also coming here. So you can check this as well in the document history. So this is for the miscellaneous one, the red one. Orange one we already did. In orange one we only have to match it. Red one we have to provide the GL account. Now the last one is the green one, the cleared one. So you can change again. The app is same reprocess bank statement. You can select this, go to the completed one. So green one, this is the third status, posting status. So this means that this entry is done. From the bank, this entry is done. So second entry is already there from HR system. It is lying there. So we have to match it in. So what the system do at night, system go to this automatically with this thing, it automatically match with all the entries, and if they are remaining, then we have to manually match it. So going back to the, so this thing like we go with the, which one is this? Yeah, it's HRCM entry. So see, it is already posted. One part is already posted, but it is not cleared. If it is cleared, you will see the reference here. There should be some reference here. So you will not see any reference there. So if the system find automatically by running ZF_13 at night, you will see the reference number is there. If it is not, means that you have to manually clear it. So to clear it, there are two ways to clear it. Like there's a app name called Clear GL account. Okay, so we'll open this in new tab. Clear GL account. Clear GL account. And we know the, like we are taking example of this one. We know the clear account is this, ending with the 5001. So we their company code, if you enter, it's not mandatory, but it will always pick our hospital data. So GL account is, so all clear account will coming here. So see, you have number of open items this, so you have to match it. These are open items. So again, this window will come. So we are looking for this one, this entry, we have to match it. 3.93. So there's different way, either we can select with the ZR or with the amount. Like if we go with the amount, let's see. The amount is 3.93, so 3.93. Select because it's outgoing probably. Yeah, it's credit, so I have to put minus sign with this. So minus 3.93. So it is MX. You have to take it here, and again there will be some entry here from HRCM. You will search this entry and match it manually. Like it is coming from ZI, so you will make a search of this thing. ZI, go to the filter, select ZI, and now the amount is in positive 3.93, and then you run this thing. So you will find some entry here which matches there. You will simply take this thing there and post it. So this is how you manually match this thing and clear the things. So this is for the green items. So green items means that one entry is done, this one is done, the second entry is already in the system, but we have to manually match it. So this is how you match it, and you can match more than one entry as well, like 3 entries from bank statement and 3 entries from the interface, and match it. It will automatically, and you will see the balance at top there. So the balance should be 0. You can match it. And this is how these these 3 scenarios will cover. So we have 20 minutes. I will show you the last thing. Details you can see in the slides as well. Same thing which I mentioned. The 3 red, green, and orange. They have mentioned that. as well. So this is the last portion. This is the thing that which can improve the reconciliation thing, that how we can improve the reconciliation thing. So these are the rules which we can made. There are some rule which Deloitte team has made with the BTC code. So these are the rules which through which we can make the things more easy and reconcile. So how to make it very easy? App name is manage processing rule, but we'll go with some other approach, and that is the recommended one. So first of all, so how this rule works. Okay, go to the manage bank statement, or okay, go to the menu. Just open again, reprocess. So to make a rule, you have always select completed, because from here the system knows that which item you have to take. So green means that it is done, that whenever there's similar entries coming, system will post. So just for the information, this is the debit is 3000, credit 3001, and the memo line is this, Ontario Health. I hope we have more entry for this. Let's see, we have or not. It's better we can go with okay, let's select something with the business bank account. Business bank account is this. Because there's more repetition, that's why I'm just and we face problem in this. So memo lines, yes. So memo lines with this, now we are making a rule, like Deloitte team has made this rule M013 on the BTC. Now we are making a rule. So we are making a rule on the basis of memo line of this. So either we can just fix exactly this thing or some part of this thing. So let's see with this, if by definition, what does it mean? Like any entry which is coming in the system with this memo line, this description, system will automatically post it if it is not posted. So we copy this thing, and let's see, I can open this same here or not. Yeah, I can open it. Okay, that's good. Just for my knowledge. So this is the memo line. Go back to that. So this one, select here, okay, and create a rule. So it will take us to the Fiori app manage processing rule. Either you can go directly there, but it is recommended go from reprocess. Why? Because you don't know about which house bank is that, and things are there. When you go from the reprocess, it will automatically take the things from that entry. All things will be there. Journal entry will type is there, company code, house bank. Most confusing thing is this house bank house, and so you may write it wrong. So automatically system will pick if you go from the posted entry. See, the memo line is this. So just tell you, give you some idea about it. Description is this. You can change it, like we are making for the non-TD Express. Just for the, you can change anything, you can write anything. Just okay, I will write like okay. Posting is GL, ZR. You can change it with ZR or SA manually. It is recommended that either it will work, both will work, but it is recommended that use SA. The general ledger document type, it's incoming. We know that system automatically pick this thing. Amount we always delete. Why? because if we put this amount in this rule, so always if this amount is coming, then this rule will be effective. So we don't need this thing. We can put the range as well, but we always delete this thing. We don't need this thing. Other things will remain same. And the memo line, it always be contain. Contain means that it is dynamic. Like any transaction which has this, system will automatically, it will, again, there's a two kind of rules, manual rule and automatic. So we are discussing now automatic rule. So any entry which has this description memo line, we can apply this rule. Okay. And with
Means
this,
system is going to match. Okay,
yes,
Ali? System is going automatically to match until
yeah,
balance.
not match. It's the first entry. The first entry is Florida, like if it is coming from EBS to our system and it is in red and it is not recorded. So this portion can be done with this rule. So you will not find any red entry anymore in the system. All will be green. So this is what we are doing. That will automatically record in the system, not match. Matching is, again, we have to go to the separate Fiori app, clear Fiori app, and we have to do this thing. Either we have to do, but first thing is that system will automatically at night run this ZF underscore 13. It will automatically match this thing. So mostly these will be clear in there. Okay, so it should be dynamic. This thing, just remember this thing, not equal to, and account automatically it is coming. It picked from this because we took the example of this. So system now, any entry which has this reference or memo line, this account will be automatically populated. And if you want to add any cost center text, you can add it. If you click here, you will find more options, same like this. And this is an assignment field. So this is a thing which you can play with the experience. You can add like assignment field. If you remember this thing, these are the assignment field. So as we know that it is for MX, so you can, with the experience, you will make some rules. This will help you like MX, because this T code, ZF underscore, which automatically run, it picked the assignment code. So if you make a rule and the entry from HRCM is MX and also here from the bank is MX, so Florida, it will match automatically. If the amount is same, automatically this will be done. So this thing, like you will, with the experience, you can make rules, change the rules, something that will automate the things. So we put MX here. You can write anything. It's a free text. Nothing will stop. So you can write apply, and we can create a rule. There's something going wrong with this thing, so we have to change it. Normally this not happened. So it's C002. If you see, this is C002. So the system should put 002, but from yesterday this is happening. I don't know why. But from yesterday it is happening. See this business account. So it should come 002. The what is it? Does not change. So business account is this. Yes. So rule is created. 58 number is the rule number. Our 58 number description is this. And it's for incoming, and on, if you go to that Fiori app, you will see that as well, the 58 is there. So now how it will help us. So just open the reprocess again. Okay, so we select not completed one. Okay. And house bank is our business bank account because this rule is for this. If we change something, it will not apply. So go with this. So now any entry which has this memo line TD, it will apply on that. So we have to. So there are two ways to apply it. See, first way manually apply. So I will let you know how to do this manually and automatically later on. So first of all, we have to, just for our purpose, we know that which entry has this thing, non-TD Express. So we just copy this thing, just make our filter. For our understanding, that's why we are doing. So we go here, search for the memo line filter. Okay, so we put this memo line and let's see. So what happened that it automatically divide into this thing. That's the problem. Let's try one more time. No, it's showing no with that. No. So what we'll do, we make it dynamic. Contains. Now it is coming. So these lines are for the bank. We can check it like we apply for this thing. It's just for our information that we are applying the correct bank account is 002 5001 TD Express deposit. So we know that everything is matching. We can apply the rule on this thing. So just remember this transaction because then we will forget. I will open a new window for my okay, this is locked. So this is about 3768. No, 139. Okay, I will write it down because we have short of time. I'll just write it down this amount. 139,005.26. Okay, we are going back. 139, we select this entry. We can select one or more entry and apply the rule. All the rules which we made, it will be here. So in our case, the rule number is 58. If you remember, this is 58. Apply for the rule. So success, this will come. If there is some error, you have to check which thing you miss. So it is and done means that the rule is applied. So means that that entry 139 no longer will be there in the reprocess. So if you 139 will not be here in the red one, you will see in the completed one. 131,005. Now you can see the status is changed. So Florida, this means that one part is done. Now you again, this one is done. So if you go inside you will see that one part is done. Like this one, this is done. ZR is done. ZR is recorded. Now the second part is we have to match it. So when we match it, the clearing entry will come here. So quickly I just do it. Okay, I will show you, and then automatic is easy. So what we'll do, we go to the this one /n FB50. So I'm just manually matching it to get you the idea that how clearing looks like. So, but in actual word, entry will be there. You don't have to make it. So
Yeah, you are
we
using the FB50,
FB50, yeah, anything AP or
the
whatever, we
manual
have to
entry.
match. Yeah, manual entry.
Yeah.
So you use 5001. It is credit. To match it, it should be debit.
Yeah.
So okay, it is test one. Okay, and again, it's a German format. I don't know why it is.
I don't think it's gonna work that format.
That's
But try.
if yesterday they have changed somehow. So credit can be
Yeah.
any account. Just for the sake of learning this thing, I'm just putting one random account. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. So main thing you have to remember that it is debit clearing account because we have to match it with this entry,
And
which
of
is
course,
credit,
against the expense.
right? Okay, so we posted. So entry is posted, display just for our reference. So it is there with SA. This is the transaction document number. So we'll
Yeah.
search this thing. It will automatically come with the date. So it's good example you will learn also. So we go to the Fiori type, sorry, duplicate. So we go to the clear menu. So account is number of open items 2509. So our entry is 13005 and there is no clearing document number is here. So after when we match, the clearing document will come here.
Disappeared.
Okay, so we will copy this thing. We go to this clear app and we with the amount, it's an easy win for us. We go there, filter by local currency. We put it there. One is in positive sign and one is should be in negative sign. So let's see. Yeah, both are coming. See, this one MX and the other one both are coming. So we just transfer it there. Balance is 0. We post it. So this is the journal entry number. This 1002. So now going back to that entry, we just want that again, just to revise it because this concept would make you confused that this part is done. This we did in FB50 manually, but in actual world, this entry is automatically coming from HRCM. And after that, we are now clearing it, matching it. So this part we did here in clearing. So now we just want to see whether this document is cleared or not. If it is cleared, the reference will come here. So let's see if I refresh, this will come or not. I hope it will come. Yeah, see the clearing number is coming here. So it is cleared. If you click this thing, it will open the same entry. It's error coming, but this is now clear. So whenever it is cleared, the reference will be there with the clearing error. So the last thing is for the automatic apply. It's very easy. So how you will do this thing? So you have to go to the Fiori app and the app name you will find in the slides as well, and also in the Excel file, which I added in this folder. System is not. But the bank statement, I think. Yeah, so you will see all the rules you made, it is there. So simply just, so it will open it. So automate, simply you have to click this button, automate, it will now be automate. You can change SA, SZR, whatever the document type, but recommended is SA. Document type is one step. So you will always select one step. Two step is that if there is accounts payable and receivable, they're double entry. So there are two effects then you will use, but for us, it's always be one step. J type is, I think, it's JV type. It's sub account. No. This is for the sub account. We don't have to. It's not mandatory. I think that's it. So simply automate. So now you see it is automate. So now what will happen? Any entry in the bank statement which has this memo line, system will automatically uh, post this entry, this second entry. Again, I'm stressing this entry, the second entry. Why? Because the first entry is automatically coming from the HR system. You don't have to worry about this entry. So if it is not recorded, so then system will automatically record this thing with the help of this rule. So and anytime with this reference, system will automatically record. And then what will happen? This ZF underscore 13 at night, this reports run at the background and it will match. And if it is not matched, then you have to go to the clear GL account here, find your clearing account and match it manually. So this is how. And I hope I just did everything. So details will be there. So in the slides, it takes you from the Fiori App managed processing rule. But again, it is recommended go with the reprocess entry, because in that way you will not miss any information. And recording will be there. You can see this recording, and I'm always available. We can just discuss one-to-one. Always happy to answer your questions. So be free to mail me, call me, whatever you think. And this is how it goes. So there's one display journal entry, Fury, it is FB03. So it's FB03 display journal entry. The function is same. Even it looks like same. Like if we go to there, so document number, like we take the example of this document number, which we made. Or we take the example of this one, which we, yeah, same thing. So we want to see in the mandatory. I know 1 minute is over. Keyboard is 2027. So it will show you the same thing. It's nothing. Same in ECC, we are doing this, and let's see anything else. No, everything is covered. I know it's complicated something, but we can, discuss again whenever you want. I'm available, and thank you. Sorry, Andre, I did not see your hand. Yeah, please ask the question.
Just a question. What about timing differences? Let's say business office record the transaction. Sorry, the bank received transaction on the 31st, business office record on the day of the next month. So that will be a reconciling item. Do we just leave it for this month and then reconcile next month?
So for HRCM related entries like this, you have to use this T code. Okay, you have to mention the ZI is the interface thing, that when you recorded, the business office recorded this date, you will enter it here, and when in the bank statement it is coming, so you will mention this date here and just execute, so it will automatically match. This is for the
I
timing
see.
difference.
And there is another case when the business office record transactions in a business bank, but we receive money from Ministry of Health in the general bank. So it's different
This
banks
is
involved.
yeah, for this it's the manual. You have to transfer what you are doing currently in ECC, same thing, that you have to first transfer into the bank and then go to the clear GL account
So it was like
and put the
the same way I enter credit card charges. I debit one GL account, but in this case I will debit another bank.
Mhm.
Okay, and then reconcile that bank. Okay.
Yeah, this will remain the same. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you so much, and we'll see him on the next meeting at 1 o'clock, most probably,
Okay,
if
thank
same
you.
audience is there. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Thank you,
Really.
Ali. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
See
No
you.
problem. Bye.